The NFL Draft is where it all starts.
This is crazy. I can't believe it.
From the picks to the breakdowns, we're covering all of it. Because in the NFL,
I put myself in a position to be here.
one pick can change everything.
I'm ready to get to work.
Join Jenny Taft, Jay Glazer, LeVar Arrington, and former Falcons GM Terry Fontenot. It's Draft Night Live, and it's brought to you by Express Bros in Weevil.
This is what I do it for, man.
On Fox Sports Radio.
All right, so let's get to some bold NFL draft predictions here. I'm assuming we don't have imaging for this. We have music.
Terrible assumption.
Very exciting. All right, do the guys in Sherman Oaks have predictions? They do. Okay. Man. Well, let's all go to Iowa Sam first, and then Rush to go behind them. Yes.
We didn't learn from yesterday.
All right, we're going to love this one.
All right, can I hear it as Irish Sam, please?
Oh, wow. What a request.
I wasn't done writing out my script. Now I have to do an impromptu portion in an Irish accent.
Great, ad-lib.
All right, here we go. I had to shake the rust off. You got to do a little shibby-shay. Yeah. Here we go. Bold take. Doesn't mean it's a great take, but it's a bold take for the NFL draft tonight. The Raiders stay on brand for the Raiders. They forego drafting Fernando and Mendoza. Instead, they take Jeremiah Love out of Notre Dame. Now they have two stud running backs in Love and Ashton Genty. They start Aiden O'Connell all year. They rush for 130 yards a game. They only win 3 games. And then they hold out for they have a modestly improved offensive line with Tyler Linderbaum at center, but they end up winning 3 games, and then they draft a quarterback next year and continue to kick the can down the road.
Sam.
Thank you.
Yep.
Sam, that
Very
is the
good.
second time today I've thought about Fernando Mendoza not going number 1 because I actually looked up what I could get if the Raiders do something crazy and he goes number 2, and I believe the number is plus 15,000.
I got to be honest. I like the strategy from Iowa Sam. I do, or Irish Sam. 2 running backs in a league where no one wants 1. I mean, they're going to have 2, and there are better quarterbacks in next year's draft. I know Dan wants to go next because he always wants to go after Iowa Sam. Go ahead, Dan.
What a wild
Guys,
that would be.
I think it's an important draft for the Kansas City Chiefs. They've got 2 first-round picks. They're sitting there at 9 and 29, and you look at what they missed out on last year. Number 1 was a true game-breaking wide receiver. Rashee Rice had missed a few games, but I don't know if Rashee Rice is really the answer. So I think Kansas City goes wide receiver at 9. And then at 29 with that second first-round pick, another thing that hurt the Chiefs last year, they didn't get any calls. So they're going referee at 29. They're going to take a referee to get them more calls, which led them to those Super Bowl victories. So wide receiver at 9, a referee at 29 to turn things around in 2026.
Right. A referee in the pocket, right. Stick it right in Andy Reid's pocket. Yes.
Someone on their side.
Yep. I like it.
Man, I should have gone first. These
said-
are bolder than mine.
And I know. Way bolder. Let's go to EP Jason. EP Jason, go ahead.
Guys, I'm gonna riff off of what Sam had said about Jeremiah Love, but here's my bold take for tonight. Chris Berman will be a part of the coverage. That's not a bold take. Chris Berman will, though, say these words out loud. Jeremiah will be making love with the Giants.
Okay.
He's going to say those exact words, and then there's going to be like a fallout on Twitter over what he just said. What did he mean? There might be an investigation.
Yes.
Can we get Taylor Berman? Can we get Taylor Berman to deliver that? Maybe? No?
There he is.
There he is.
I can recognize that guy anywhere.
Listen, in case you didn't hear it, he'll do it one more time. Okay? Go ahead.
That's all we get.
What a draft for Berman. Raiders number 1 and the Giants with 2 first-round picks. I mean, how many G-men and Raiders? Yes.
Listen, it might be a bad draft, but the NFL is happy because the 2 New York teams, they control the draft. So, I mean, they're fired up. They get market number 1. Let's go to Board Op Felipe.
It's Enrique.
Ty Simpson.
Francisco.
Bordat Ricardo, go ahead.
Ty Simpson
Yes.
is the real QB1, not Fernando Mendoza.
Wow, he agrees with Dan Orlovsky. How about that?
It's more of a bold opinion than a bold prediction. Like, what is the prediction there? That he's going to be better?
Yeah, roll Tide, yes.
Okay.
Let's go to Mikey A. Mikey A, what do you got?
We are going to see an exorbitant amount of trades in the first round, but nobody is going to give up a first-round pick for next year.
Okay. I like that. Because next year's draft is so great.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how
Yes.
bold is that?
Well, it's pretty bold. It is.
Pretty bold.
I love that.
I'm thinking like 10 to 12 trades.
I love the experts. They're down on this year's draft, but they already know that next year's draft is going to be spectacular.
Always the case.
Yes.
Yep.
I would say in comparison to the Jeremiah Love going number 1 overall, I think that's about a 2 in boldness.
I did not realize that we had to just make a mock.
No, same.
No, Mikey takes this thing very seriously.
I'm making fun of yours before you can make fun of mine.
So some people are doing bold takes.
Yes.
Some people seem like they're doing fan fiction.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You're not happy with him. Yeah. You're the commissioner.
Say no more.
Can I hear from Chris Berman one more time?
No, we're not happy.
What is your bold prediction, Taylor?
The Raiders, after drafting Fernando Mendoza, trade back into the first round of the draft to reunite him with Indiana receiver Omar Cooper Jr.
Wow.
Ooh, I like that.
I love a good reunion.
That's pretty good. That's how you do it. That's how the game
You want
is
to
played.
ease Mendoza's transition to
Yeah,
the NFL. You
I
get
got
him
it.
some familiarity with receiver.
Yeah, it's like Giannis.
They still only got me and Dan Byer at the tackle position. Though.
I trust you two.
You guys would be an upgrade for the Jets.
Typewriter feet.
All right, Izzy, the floor is yours.
Oh, man.
This is right in your wheelhouse. Bold predictions on the NFL draft, a thing you don't care about.
A wheeled house. I don't know what that does. My bold prediction, Ruben Bain, Mr. Short Arms. By the way, do you know that, like, I believe only 2 players, I could be wrong on that number, currently in the NBA have shorter wingspans than their height, and one of them is Desmond Bain. I think the name is the problem.
Yes.
All right, so I think Ruben Bain is going to be drafted by a Florida team. He's either going to be drafted by the Jags, who trade up for him, or by the Dolphins at number 11.
Wow.
That's it. That's my bold prediction.
Or the Bucks. Maybe the Bucks.
Nope. That's my prediction. The
So
Bucks
it's
are not
not
part of my prediction. I do not involve
said
myself with
Florida.
anything Tampa.
So he did say Florida. You're right, Mikey A. But now he has minimized that to just Jacksonville moving up or the Dolphins taking him because
So-
he's a hometown kid.
Going to be in Florida,
Right.
not that red team,
Right.
one of the others.
How do you feel about yours?
I mean, it's up 1.5 at best.
I got to tell you, if Jacksonville moves up to get Ruben Bain, you win. I mean,
See? I do. That's a good one. I'll take that.
I
It's
can
way
see that
better chance
happening.
than
Yes,
Jeremiah
yes.
Love going number 1.
I have Jeremiah Love going number 2. That is my bold NFL prediction. Number
Wow,
2.
That's what you want, huh?
Yep. Tennessee wants him at 3. The Jets have the second pick in the draft. I have the Jets drafting Jeremiah Love.
You know why that's bold?
How about that?
The clear rebuild.
I'd like it.
Yeah,
Let's
I
use
know.
the number 2 pick for arguably the least important position.
We already have one in Brees Hall.
It's also bold because Stu had Tennessee move up a spot from 4 to 3. We didn't even talk about that
Oh, they're
trade.
4. Yes. Right. Yeah. Well, they're trying to get Love, and then the Jets are like, screw you. We're taking him. How about that?
Jeremiah will be
just so
making
everybody's-
love on a jet.
On a jet.
Yeah. Go, Mikey.
And just so everybody knows, for Izzy's big bold prediction, the Jaguars don't have a first-round pick, so they would have to move from 56,
Right.
their first pick,
But
So you know what?
all the way up.
Maybe next year's first.
Exactly.
Yes.
So that would bust your bold
Then
prediction.
one of us would be wrong.
That would be you in that scenario.